Hi Mike, my name's Ryan Yard. I've transcribed and put into notation the whole Amarok album, which I'll be sending your way shortly, hopefully through Caroline.
Oh, lovely.
So it's all bound and it looks great, and it would be brilliant if you could take a look at it and maybe give me some feedback one day as to what you thought. But it's a gift to you because it's a fantastic album.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. I remember when
Michael?
Yes.
You haven't got a guitar to hand, have you?
Nothing acoustic, no. But I'm out in the garden, I've got it and plug in.
Can you do a little dance instead then? You can't hit me from here. Who's next?
Is there anything, Mike? He's done so many great albums.
Oh, he's doing a dance now. We can't hear him. Thank you.
Is there anything Mike hasn't done that he wants to do? Is there anything on his bucket list of music?
Have you got a bucket list, Mike, of anything you want to do musically or any other thing you want to do in your mind? Is there anything you want to achieve?
Oh, I've done everything pretty much. I saw it's been done by John Lennon, but I'd love to make our album a complete silence. That probably wouldn't do very well, I wouldn't think.
Didn't the Monks do that though? They did a solo now, yeah. Which a bit of Monks, yeah. Right, any more questions?
Well, he's answered my question about the reissues for the Warner hits. I was going to ask about them after Heaven's Open. But is any plans of releasing like a studio version of the Art in Heaven
And
track?
an unplugged version of something, do you mean?
Studio version. The Art in Heaven track, and can he release an official live album of Then and Now tour?
Oh blimey, right. An official live album of the Then and Now tour and the Berlin 2000 track. Would you release them? Are you thinking or you can't hear me? He's rolling a fan. Yeah, I've got your 20 packets, Mike, on the way via Terry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, right, good. Yeah, he often ignores me. So, shall I say that again?
Yeah, Mike, there's a question from the audience. A chap is asking if you would release an official album, a live album for the Then and Now tour. And the second part to that question is, there's a lot of people here that would really like to get a studio version of the Berlin 2000 track, and they were wondering if you might be able to release that as well.
The Then and Now tour, yeah, that was
Fun.
what year was that? Can you remember?
99.
I don't think we ever recorded that.
No.
We never had a mobile and recorded it in multi-track, that's the trouble. I can't remember, no, I don't think we ever did, so the answer to that is no. There's the Berlin 2000, that was definitely recorded, but we'd have to speak to the organisers of that event. You remember that, don't you, Caroline? What was his name? All those people are dressed in black leather and dark glasses.
Yeah, Art in Heaven. Art in Heaven people.
Yeah, weren't they?
Yeah, that was a
Not
different...
their names now, but we'd have to track them down and get the age stuff. It's possible we could do it, yeah.
It was Art in Heaven.
Yeah, Art in Heaven, that's right, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a
Well, not that was, wasn't it? It was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing. But it was a good tour though, wasn't it? The Now and Then tour.
It was what, sorry?
It was a very good tour that we went on.
Oh, in 99, yes,
Yeah.
it was. Great, yes.
Yeah, we were both pretty tired afterwards, weren't we?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the Night of the Proms tour at all, unfortunately. It was, yeah, a bit of trouble with the management there. But, I mean, I enjoyed it on the stage. The musicians are fantastic, but it didn't go very well backstage, unfortunately. So that was the last time apart from the Olympics, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the best bell ringer that you've employed? Who is the best bell ringer you've employed?
Oh, well, that'll have to be you, Caroline.
That took a couple of vodkas the first time. You just went, off you go. Bang, 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 bang. It went, all right then. And that was live in front of VH1, do you remember?
Yeah, and your knees were shaking.
Everything was shaking. All right, another question, anyone?
How is it, looking back and creating that Olympic track was the highlight of the show? Indeed. How is it revisiting, tubular bells and...
How did you feel about the Olympics?
Oh, that was unbelievable. I cannot tell you how wonderful. A song on the new album is dedicated to that. It's a beautiful song. I'll just say one thing about the British. Once we really get behind something, by God, we do it well. And there wasn't one cynical person in that whole. I don't know how many thousands of performers. They were all giving it their 100% into it. And Danny Boyle was an absolute joy to work with. And it's after that, there really is nothing to follow that. It was so beautiful, and you'll hear how I feel about it in the song. I'll tell you the title of that one. It's called "Following the Angels Down." Because if you remember, just before the NHS bit, these industrial revolution, these huge wheels, and there's flames from the pyrotechnics coming down from that made a huge curtain in the middle of the stadium. And then there's my bit where all the Mary Poppins's came down. So it was all that things coming down and fire. And it was just magical, unbelievable. So I don't know anything would pale in comparison to that really. It's just the way it is. I just thank heaven that I was asked, and God bless Danny Boyle, really.